Hey, today's Monday. Super far behind. It's like 6:30. Yeah, 6:30. Don't even know what the bike workout is today. It's Tuesday. I don't. It's whatever. It's Labor Day weekend, but yeah, we'll figure out what the bike workout is on the bike. Probably some sort of threshold effort, but we'll see. And I don't know where my headband is, so it's gonna be hot. I mean, it's 95 degrees outside. It's probably 80 something in here, but yeah, let's do it. Definitely unprepared for this ride. It's 3 sets, 16 minutes at sub threshold, and then 2-minute recoveries. Just wasn't ready for sub threshold efforts for 16 minutes 3 times. So we're in for a doozy. Update. Stop the ride. About 8 miles in. My legs are still just cooked. I think today I was supposed to swim, so all upper body, another day for leg rest, but moved to swim tomorrow so I could do the open water swim, which is kind of the priority right now, just to get comfortable open water. But I didn't want to burn out my legs for another long ride this Saturday. I think we have 5.5 hours, where that's kind of where the money is right now. It's really making sure those long rides are dialed in. The thresholds help, but I think right now I'm just going to give my legs some time to relax, locking for the swim tomorrow and the long ride this weekend, and then hopefully the runs go okay. But right now we'll just do some core work, some body work, and then get to that swim tomorrow. Alright, lake swim done. Maybe the last one of the year, who knows? Try to get out here again. 2,700 yards. Shout out this muffin. 2,700 yards. 2:16 pace. I was just fighting the whole time. Still tired from long ride. I think this is the first week of 48-week training plan. It was 7 weeks out where you're just like mentally fatigued. Like I wake up in the mornings and not dreading, but just not as motivated to get out and do the workout. That's just part of the process. 48 weeks is a long time. It's like 10 months, 11 months basically. And so I see why you'd want to do this in 12 weeks, 16 weeks. Like that's manageable because like theoretically, right? I did 5-hour ride last week, 5.5-hour ride this week, 6-hour ride next week. I think 4 or 5-hour brick, so 4 or 5-hour ride with hour and a half run off. And those are pretty big sessions, like 5 of those in a row, and it just your body's already carrying so much fatigue. So small wins. We got through the swim, feeling so tired at a 2:16, which is great because if race day I'm fresh and I can go at 2:10, I'll be stoked. Keep that heart rate down. So one of those days. Today was Wednesday, 7 weeks out. Tomorrow is a run day followed by another swim day. So we're gonna take this hour drive back, eat this muffin, and try to rest up. Today we did the swim, but now I'm at U-Haul because we had to put a little hitch on the car. So now I just gotta find a bike rack, and then I think we'll all be set for travel down to Sacramento. So hopefully I find a bike rack on like Facebook Marketplace or something. The towage installation was so quick, I'm sure I could have done it myself. It seemed that fast, but I don't have the equipment to do so. So that's another $270 to put a 2-inch receiver hitch on the car. So about 8 o'clock, got 5.5 hours on the bike. So that'll be roughly 6 bottles of fuel, so 90 grams per bottle of carbs, about 600 milligrams of sodium, a lot of salt. Just kicked the car. Whoops. So yeah, another long ride, hoping to hit 100 miles, and then 10-minute run off the bike. Today, wearing the tri-suit. Wear that on the bike with these bib shorts. I think that'll be the race day plan. So kind of a full race day simulation today. Just to make sure everything in terms of gear feels right. Like weird chafing or irritations. So we'll see how that goes. 5.5 hours with just race day thresholds for 2.5 hours in the middle. So 15 minutes holding race day pace. And then we're gonna be there for a little while. 1 hour in. It's much more humid than it is normally. So sweating quite a bit. 19 miles in. 4.5 hours to go. Two hours in, 36 miles. Legs are a little tired, but every hour I'm just taking a 1-minute break. Kind of like this, feels much better mentally and physically. So I might mimic this for the race day. It also seems to kind of save my legs. The fatigue rate is much slower than last week, so heart rate hovering around 134 for these. So yeah, not too bad. 3.5 hours to go. Second half of the ride kicked my ass, but sometimes you need that. Here's the stats. 93.5 miles, 5 hours, 35 minutes, 5,062 feet climb. So now we're just gonna hop off, go do a quick 10-minute run, and then rest. 10-minute run after the bike. Just decided to like kind of push it so my body knows what it feels like to be at threshold. So we did 10 minutes, 1.26 miles, so 8-minute miles in the new shoes. Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to a nap and some food. That was a tough one today. Then tomorrow we got 2 hours, 45-minute run, so maybe 18 miles. So really just gotta make sure I recover well for that tomorrow. Go Ducks. All right, 3 miles in, doing this run pretty raw. No gels, just I think of 4 Nerds clusters and some water. So I think it's another 17-mile day. Definitely didn't want to do this, but sometimes you just gotta show up. So 3 miles in, a little bit more to go. 9 miles in, finally busting out the Nerds. So feeling pretty good. 8 miles to go maybe. 9 depending. So it's a pretty cool day. So this run is much easier than I thought, but still just gotta show up. 13.5 miles in, caught a random hill that's at, let's take a look, 12.5% grade, 15% total. Wow, my eyes are so red, so much sweat. So 4 miles left. Put it in the bag, get a muffin. All right, 17.1 miles, 2 hours, 40 minutes, 9:20 pace, 130 heart rate. Rewarding ourselves with the muffin. Run wasn't that bad. Like I said, you just got to show up, let your body go to work. Man, so much sweat at my eyes. So much sweat in there too. But just got to show up, go to work. I think this week was definitely the hardest week of Ironman training so far. We were 7 weeks out, going into 6 weeks. So next week is the last week of the big build phase, then one smaller build phase with some more heavy bricks in it. So getting 1 week closer.